first example is, and take your pen and paper, you can do that with me, write it down. Let's say in a work environment, your immediate thought is, I always mess things up at work, I am incompetent. If you say this to yourself or have said this at any time in your life to yourself, if you feel comfortable, let me know. At any time in your life, if you ever said, write this down in your journal, in your workbook as well. You can download this right now and do it with me. And then let's challenge that thought. Because remember, I just said, I always mess things up at work. I'm incompetent. Always, right? As I always say, words have a power. The words we say to ourselves, to the society, to the people matter a lot. It means a lot. So be careful what you're saying to yourself. I keep saying that, right? That's because that's literally the CBT, the psychology, the therapy of it, right? Notice the word always. Always. You got that now? It's the integrated circuit we have there. The always word, right? And that always word is an overgeneralization. In CBT, we say it's an overgeneralization. That means that you have concrete examples of competence. I mean, I can't imagine that you always mess things up in your life. You've never achieved any job, any task in your workspace, in your work life. Now, you understand? Sounds ridiculous, right? Of course, right? Of course, you just even become defensive. Of course I completed that task and this work and that. Yep, exactly. Now, let's change that thought into, the new thought will be, I made a mistake in this situation, but I also have many examples of doing my work well. Of course, I can correct this specific issue. It's a specific issue. It's not always all your work, right? Do you got that? So that's overgeneralization is what matters here, that we have to, that's the bridge towards the new circuits, the new thought. Okay, so I will give you homework. So stay tight,